This is the last time I'm going to ask you this, or you're going to get kicked off the show.
What's the crazy... Have you ever kicked somebody off before?
No, but you're going to be the first.
Oh, hold on.
That.
I might go down in history. That's kind of fire.
Hey guys, welcome back to Unapologetically Angel by Prizepicks. Today we have a special guest, the host, Complex King. I feel like you're like the top journalist.
Wow.
Right now. Speedy.
I'm here. All right.
We riding through my old.
Time out.
Same old.
Who was that?
Somebody got a ringtone.
I didn't know who that was.
He capping.
Nah, give me a buck. That was rap? What a stain. Okay, can we start over? I'm sorry. I got a lot of people who's with me. You know what I'm saying? My brothers is all here, but we have one stain of the group, and he was the person whose phone just rang like that.
Was it like a ringtone?
I don't know what it was.
I was uploading a video of y'all, and then, when you upload it, went to a video and played. I'm sorry.
Are these your New York guys?
Yeah, we all from New York. First of all, let me just shout everybody out. Jess Blood is here. Tim is here. Ish is here. Uncle Randy is here. Road Dollars is here. Relpo is here. This is the Comfort Bros.
Okay.
So yeah, we went deep.
I got the comp on.
First of all, you look incredible. This is the best outfit you may have ever worn in your whole life. Where'd you get it?
I got it from you guys at Complex Con.
You did. No, honestly, it does look great. The way you paired it with the shoes, the good feet, the headband, and let's not forget the rollie.
Let's not do this.
She's rich. She is rich.
Can I get this one? I didn't see
Of
this
course. Now we got you.
You guys need to make some taller pants too, because my pants is right.
Yeah, I'm not as tall as you, so
you're short.
All
short
right.
king.
Well, not too. Whoa, short king. What's the
Complex king? Short king.
What's the
like
short?
That.
Wait.
How tall are you?
What's the short king cutoff before I say?
You're not over 6 feet, so you're short.
Wait, so sub 6 feet is short king?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a short king then. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stand on mine. I'm 5'10" though, for real, but
you're not.
No, I really am.
I think you're like 5'9", 5'8".
You see how they always try to take?
No, men are always lying about their
No,
height.
I know that. Like I've heard women say that. Like
a man act like he's 6 feet. He's really like 5'10".
No, but one thing about me, I'm very honest.
You tell people how
I'm an open book. I'm really 5'10" for real. And if I was any more, I would like say that, but I really am 5'10" though. So I wish I could say like 5'11", but I don't want to get my bluff called. So I'm 5'10". I'm happy. Not everybody could be 6'3" like you. Are you 6'3"? Yeah.
It's all right, short king.
Must be nice. I'm not going to accept that title, but I am 5'10", though. So
we're going to give you that title, though.
Denied.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for pulling up.
Appreciate that.
Being from New York. What part of New York are you from?
I'm from Queens, born and raised. Have you been to Queens?
I don't know.
Have you landed at JFK Airport before?
Yes.
Then you've been to Queens.
Okay, but I haven't been like out in the streets.
Yeah, Queens is cool. Me and all my brothers born and raised in Queens.
Is that the best city in New York?
I mean, everybody who's from their own borough is going to say that their borough or city is the best, but I think it's the best.
What makes Queens different from everywhere else in the city?
What makes it different?
Yeah.
Well, I always like to say there's only like 10 good men left on earth, and it's just me and all my bros.
Oh.
And all of us are from Queens. So what other place can you go to that has such a high per capita density of good men?
And what makes a good man from the Queens?
I mean, you're looking at one. Like,
and what makes you such a quality man?
Well, it's really just morals, values. You know what I'm saying? We're just good people. We're just good people.
All of you guys short kings, though. Like, I just want to let my ladies know what they're getting themselves into.
Now, we can't all be short king because I'm not even a short king. Okay. We have one proud short king. Shout out to my brother, Jess Blood. Jesse is a short king.
Okay, how tall are you?
5'6" and
7'8".
Okay.
If you couldn't hear, he said 5'6" and 7'8". Listen, when you're sub 6 foot, like every quarter inch counts.
Is anybody 6 feet here?
Yeah, Ish is.
You not.
Tim is. Rel is.
Stop lying.
If I threw Tim's on right now, I'm 6'9".
So good quality women should come to the Queens and find your
not the Queens, just
about Queens.
Yeah.
To find how many of you guys are there?
Well, it's about roughly 10, give or take.
So 10. So all the women in the world need to come to Queens.
Not say, or we could come to them.
Oh, we travel.
Oh yeah, we fly.
You're international.
Yeah, we fly.
Oh.
Well, I'm a frequent flyer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I get 2
Diamond
free check
medallion.
bags.
Oh.
Yeah.
Medallion.
Actually, I get 3 free check bags.
Global entry?
Of course.
Oh.
Free check, global entry, clear.
Clear?
All that.
Need that.
That's a fact.
Okay. I love that. So what's the best things to do in the city?
The best thing to do in New York, it depends on your vibe for real. You know, like there's fun stuff to do, there's chill stuff to do. You can go to good restaurants.
What's fun?
It really depends on, you know, what type of, are you more of like an outside person or you more of an inside
Like
person?
a low key vibe.
Yeah, like there's a lot of like cool little lounges and spots like that. Me personally, those days are behind me. I just be in the crib on the couch. Well,
You're a little older now.
Well, yeah, for sure. But also, too, I'm just a homebody. You know, I be in the crib. Like, all my mans know if they're looking for me, like, I'm in the crib. I just be home, you know.
When's the last time you've been out?
Like, outside. The last time I was outside, it's been 80 years. You know, the Titanic. Nah, it's been a minute. I'm not going to lie. It's been a minute. But I love to be outside with good people. So, yeah, whenever my mans want to go outside. Oh, actually, the last time I was outside was in June for my birthday. Me and my bros.
You're telling me it's December and you haven't been out since June? Let's be real here. Come on, you told me. You're? Oh,
I'm gonna
tell the truth. You're open book.
No, it's a fact.
June?
Yeah, it's been a little minute. I mean, outside for real, yeah, it's been a little while.
So that video you showed me, you want to show the people? How are you in the club?
Well, that's a little different.
Wait, going out, clubbing?
Yeah, because that wasn't a club. It was like a little R&B party.
Okay. So what was the last time you've been to a party?
Oh, the video I just showed you, that was like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so you go out.
Well, the truth behind that is it's my brother Ro's birthday. Happy belated to my brother Ro.
Happy belated.
But he wanted to step outside and go to a little R&B vibe.
Okay.
So we love R&B.
So that's your kind of vibe. Going to a little low-key party.
Yeah, I love a little R&B. I love to dance. I love to sing.
Oh, you get up and dance?
Of course.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's good.
You want to dance right?
Nah, I know he knows how to dance.
Yeah. If you want to dance, say the word. We can pause and stand up. Like
you can dance for the.
I'm not dancing by myself.
We need music. We can turn on.
Yeah,
this is great.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But if you do want to dance, say the word. We can dance.
Okay. So what's the best food in New York? Like if you come to New York, like what's something I must have before I leave?
Some food that you must have before you leave. I'm trying to think of like your vibe because you rich. So like you would probably want to go to like.
No, I like good as long as it's good food.
You would.
I like a little hole in the wall sometimes. You know.
Right. What's a good food spot? What's a great food spot?
Give me your top 5.
Yeah,
I went
you
to
definitely need a chopped cheese for sure.
I went to what's that place called?
Which one?
Damn, I got a chop. I got like the
chopped cheese. Well, you can get a chopped cheese from just about any
but what's
corner
the place
store.
that everybody knows?
Haji's?
No,
in Harlem?
No, the other one.
From TikTok?
Aki, yeah.
Oh, Aki, yeah. Shout out to my brother Ra.
Yeah, I went there.
Sure. And you can't forget your Bev.
No, they didn't do that for me.
Oh, he must have not been there.
He wasn't there, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Ak. That's my dog. But yeah, chopped cheese is mandatory in New York.
Okay, chopped cheese.
But you can get that from any corner store for real.
Okay.
Man, it depends on your vibe. Like, there's like great seafood all over the city.
Yeah, I like seafood. What's good for seafood restaurant?
It's a spot in Harlem called El Puerto's. They're open 24 hours. It's like a little hood spot though, so don't go by yourself.
Say Less. I feel like everybody goes there.
Yeah, shout to Say Less, shout to Dara. It's so many good spots in the city. Honestly, you open up Google Maps, you'll find something. Yeah. Everybody's palate is different.
Growing up in New York, did you know you wanted to be in media? Or like, how did it start out for you?
Yeah, so growing up, my whole life I played basketball, and I really thought I was gonna make the NBA. And
let me hear your story.
Crazy. I've been nothing but kind and polite.
Let me hear your story, because it's like every man has this all dream, and he's gonna do this.
Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a testament to life, though, because like everything that you set out to do, you're not gonna achieve. You feel me? So like growing up, my entire life, I played basketball, and I peaked in basketball very early. And so,
at what age?
I was probably the best. In my career, I was probably the best at like
what age?
12, maybe.
So what is that?
Right? Like 12?
8th, 7th grade?
Like pre-high school. So I went to a big basketball school here in New York.
Where?
Christ the King.
Yeah, I know that is.
Yeah. So the way it works is all of us like got recruited to go there since we were kids. Like the pipeline is kind of through the camp. So we all knew we were going to CK since we were very, very young.
Okay.
And so that's how I know all my brothers. So yeah, I was really good like when I was younger, but as I got older, I think like I peaked early, and like everybody else was just got taller, faster, and better than I did.
And you just stayed the same.
Yeah, and like my skill didn't really.
Did you not
increase.
work on it?
Nah, for sure, but like everybody's natural ability caps at some point. You know what I mean? So I realized very early on that like I wasn't gonna get paid to play basketball.
Okay.
And so after going to high school, I still played all 4 years, but like I started to think about what it is that I could do for a living for real. And so since I was a kid, besides basketball, I always used to watch Sports Center in the mornings, and I watched a show called 106 in Park after school, and I always wanted to do that. And so when I realized that I wasn't going to get paid to play basketball, I thought about like how I could still stay close to the sport and like close to things that I enjoy. And so, broadcasting was the path.
The Unapologetically Angel Show is now sponsored by Prizepicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app with over 5 million active members. With the basketball season in full swing and holiday hoops are hotter than ever right now, now is the best time to get in on the fun.
Think Steph Curry will get more than 4 3-pointers next week? Anthony Edwards for more than 27 points? Cook up hot takes with your friends. Win real money this basketball season when you and your crew run your game on Prizepicks. I have always been all in on Steph and his threes. I am all in this week for Josh Hart to have more than 10 rebounds. I am all in on Jalen Brunson scoring more than 25 points. Prizepicks is the easiest and most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Prizepicks invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. You can now win up to 100 times your money on Prizepicks with as little as 4 correct picks. That's right, only 4 correct picks. Have I mentioned Prizepicks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When your picks hit, you can get your money in as quick as 15 minutes. That's right, as quick as 15 minutes. Download the Prizepicks app today and use code ANGEL and get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code ANGEL, ANGEL on Prizepicks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prizepicks, run your game.
What time is it? Game time.
The best time of the year is here. Basketball season is in full swing, which means endless NBA games. And college football playoffs are almost here, and there's no better place to get tickets than Gametime. I cannot wait to make it to some Heat games this year.
I can't wait for us to go when I'm in Miami this winter. Gametime makes getting tickets fast and easy.
Gametime has a new feature, Gametime Picks, that makes getting tickets for your favorite live events even easier.
Gametime Picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets.
We were just looking through the Gametime app, browsing seats on Gametime Picks to catch some games, and wow, these curated deals are great. NBA Christmas, you know where to find me. Aside from loving the Gametime Picks feature, I also love the all-in pricing so there's no surprise fees at checkout.
Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Gametime. Just download Gametime app, create an account, and use Angel for $20 off for your first purchase. Terms apply.
Again, create an account and redeem code ANGEL, ANGEL, for $20 off.
Download Gametime today. Remember, what time did I say it was? Gametime. Did you go to college?
I did, yeah.
Where'd you go?
I went to Syracuse.
Oh, I like Syracuse.
Yeah, so I just did a Google search, and I was like, what's the best broadcasting school in America? And whatever Google search showed up says Syracuse, so I applied there, went to CUSE, and did my 4 years there, and now I get to sit on the couch with Angel Reese.
I love that.
What an honor.
Graduate.
Yeah, college grad.
So
did you graduate?
Yeah, I did, from LSU.
Congratulations. You started at Maryland.
Yeah,
Maryland.
2 years at Maryland. I
Yeah.
feel like you already asked me this.
Yeah, but no, it's coming back to me. It's coming. But national champion as well.
Yeah.
What? She's rich.
Shut up. I was a journalist major at first, but I was like, yeah, I can't do that.
Why you didn't?
I never thought I really wanted to actually like be and do it, like really do it. Like if I wanted to pick up a camera and be in front of a camera, I knew I can always have the connections to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just did, I was just like, no, I didn't want to do it.
So what did you change your major to?
I was interdisciplinary studies, so I just had 3 minors.
What
Psychology. So like it's like basically a broad, an entrepreneur and do whatever.
Like kind of like liberal studies?
Yeah, like you can just do whatever you want.
Copy.
And then have 3 minors. So
Well, look, it all worked out.
it did.
Now you have your own show.
My degree.
Yeah, you don't need the degree. You
But
got
people
your own
think-
show anyway.
Do you believe that you need your degree to like be successful in life?
It depends on your path. Like if you want to be a doctor, for
Well, yeah,
sure.
a lawyer,
You know, if
yeah.
you want to be a lawyer, it depends on your field. Certain do and certain don't. For me personally, would I be here today without having gone to Syracuse? Probably not. So
Really?
for me, it was imperative, like for my journey. Yeah.
Do you encourage people to go to college?
Yeah. Even just beyond like academia, like I think college taught me how to be grown. Like it was my first time like living on my own for real. Like I learned how to do laundry in college. Like I learned how to fend for myself and make sure I get up for class. And like I learned a lot of responsibilities. Like I learned a lot about myself as a man. Like college was a good formative period for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, like one day I will tell my kids like go to college and hopefully they want to go.
How old are you?
I'm grown.
How old are you?
30.
So kids coming soon.
I mean, wife first, hopefully. You know.
Are we dating?
Of course. What do you mean?
Are you single?
Well, are you single?
I am.
Okay, yeah. Have you always been single?
Obviously not.
Why is that obvious?
I feel like I've dated somebody before. Like you have dated somebody before, right?
Well, I told you last time we spoke about this.
I'm with Christ.
I'm in a
God.
committed relationship to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Me as well.
Yeah. So
But
I
a woman
really,
in your life.
do I have women in my life?
Do you have a woman specifically? in your
Yeah,
life?
no, I do. I
Oh,
do.
okay.
Yeah.
That's
I
good.
call her almost every day. Shout out to my mom. Like, you know, she's really a great like person for me, and like I couldn't have.
You don't
done
have
it
an
without
intimate
her.
relationship with your mother.
No, I mean, I love her dearly.
Yeah,
That's my mother.
intimate
Well, I love her dearly.
Yeah.
And deeply, like more than
on a
any
different
other
level, a
woman.
relationship
I
level.
definitely love her on a different level for sure. Like, for sure. Like,
You wanna
that's my
marry her?
mom. No, that's my
Okay,
mom though.
so you have women.
But she might marry me. Like at the wedding, she might officiate the wedding, and be the one who marries me with my future partner. That would be fun.
Who's your future partner gonna be?
I don't know. I'm looking for.
Do you have an eye on someone?
Of course.
Oh, you have an eye on one person.
Well, no. I mean, my eyes on everybody I look at for real. So like, my eyes on you, my eyes on her, my eyes is on the bros now. Like, I try to always keep aware of my surroundings.
Whatever, bro.
So, yeah, my eyes is on the camera now. Shout out to everybody watching at home.
Back to journalism. Was there anybody that you really looked up to when it came to like journalism, or like
Yeah.
somebody you really wanted to be like?
Yeah, for sure. I've told them this a million times, and I'll say it on every platform. Shout out to Terrence J. Terrence J was the host of 106 in Park, and I used to watch that every single day after school.
Yeah,
And he was the first person I saw that made me be like, yo, I can do that.
yeah.
So shout out to Terrence J. Also, the late, great Stuart Scott used to host Sports Center. I watched him a lot as well. So
Have you
those
met
are-
them?
Stuart Scott passed away.
Okay.
Terrence J. I have met. That's like
Mhm.
somebody I can call a friend now. And yeah, shout out to Terrence J, man. He's really, really, really a good dude. You know, they always say like, yo, don't meet your heroes. Like, don't meet the people that you look up to, because they're never going to be the person you thought they were.
Yeah.
But like, I've never met somebody realer. I'm not gonna say I never met somebody, but shout out to Terrence J. Like, that's somebody I really did look up to, and I met him, and he was exactly who I thought he was. So shout out to my brother Terrence J.
Did you have anybody mentor you?
Nah. Well, like career-wise,
Mhm.
nah, I didn't. I didn't. But I'm just a product of everybody
Yeah.
who like kind of poured into me, you know. So
Would you ever start like I guess not a class, but like some type of to help other young people growing up and coming up in journalism and like kind
Yeah.
of guide them and
for sure, I
be there
would.
for them?
I'd definitely be open to something like that. I feel like I gotta make it a little further in my career,
Yeah.
but like when I feel like I've gotten to that point, yeah, for sure.
What's something in your career like you really really want to do? Like what's next for you?
I mean, there's so much stuff that I want to do. There's so many different types of shows I want to host.
Mhm.
I host an executive producer show now on Complex called 360. It's an interview
Yeah.
show. There's like a bunch of guests I'd like to have on the show. So like, there's so much I want to do. I feel like if God has His way, then it'll all happen. So fingers crossed.
I know you're into sports. Would you ever tap into the WNBA?
Yeah, I mean, I rock with the WNBA.
Who are your favorite players? Go 5. Hurry up.
Angel Reese, Flaugier. Shout out to Flaugier.
She's not even in the
You
WNBA.
just said who's my favorite player?
WNBA.
Oh, players. Oh, like WNBA players?
WNBA.
Yeah, okay. Relax.
Go ahead.
Angel Reese, first and foremost, is my dog. Shout out to Angel Reese. Sabrina's like that.
Okay.
Shout out to
Chill.
Sabrina. Asia's one of them ones.
Okay.
Shout out to Stewie as well, WNBA champion.
Okay.
Shout out to John Quell Jones, also
Okay.
one of them ones. Shout out to Lexi Brown. She one of them ones.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the WNBA, man.
Have you been to a game?
I have many, yeah.
When? When was the last game you been to?
This season.
When was the
I
last,
feel like she thought she had me. She was about to be like, gotcha.
when was the last game you've been to?
I went to multiple games this season. Shout out
What
to
was the
Liberty.
last game you've been to?
By the way, the WNBA champion New York Liberty. Right before the playoffs, they played the Sparks, and this is right. I'm trying to think about the juncture point in the season, but when the Liberty played the Sparks, I was there.
I don't believe you. Are you gonna go to some games this year?
Of course. Are you gonna have me out?
Yeah, courtside. You need tickets. You need all the bros tickets.
Yeah, I do actually.
All 10 bros.
Yeah, but we don't. You see how handsome everybody is. We only sit courtside. So.
All right.
You know how like.
Would you guys date an athlete? Would y'all date athletes? Yeah, sure. Oh look, yeah. They're coming to the Baddies.
You know how like when NBA players are playing on the court, like they like be looking for the baddies in the stands. Like we really could be that for the WNBA. Like me and all the bros would just give.
Do you know everybody's and most of the women in the WNBA are over 6 feet. So like, you guys are scratching the surface there.
Well, listen, I like to say
it's tough for you. It's gonna be tough for you. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
But I can help you out. There might be some tall. Would you date a woman taller than you?
Of course.
Okay. So yeah, there might be women out there that are looking for a short king.
Yeah. Again, I'm not gonna claim the short king. I actually rebuke that in Jesus' name. However, there are certainly women in the WNBA who are gorgeous, and like me and all of the bros really would be down to be the baddies for the WNBA.
So,
yeah, like we'll get fly, come
comfy
to the game.
baddies.
Yeah, facts.
Those could be your name.
Yeah, the comf baddies. Yeah.
Comf baddies.
Well, I really am like jokes aside, I really am a baddie for real.
What makes you a baddie?
Well, I just live a baddie lifestyle,
You're like a bougie, bad and bougie.
I wouldn't call myself bougie, but I am a baddie though.
What makes you a baddie? Like, what does that mean?
It's more of like a
clear that up because they're gonna think you're sassy.
That's fine if they think that. I mean, it's more of just a vibe, an aura. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just somebody who the baddies get it. And if
I
you
don't
get
I
it,
want to
then
know. If you don't get it, you don't get it.
If you don't get it, then I have
the girls
bad
that get
news.
it, get
you
it.
might not be a baddie.
Oh.
The baddies get it though. The baddies get it.
So guys can be baddies.
Of course.
Oh, so girls are just not the baddies.
No,
Okay.
no, women are the baddies, but certain men can like transcend.
Like, what makes you the ultimate baddie? Like,
Well, I didn't say I was the ultimate. Now, don't do. I just said I'm a baddie.
Are your guys baddies? Are you guys baddies?
I mean, some of them, right?
I don't think
Any
so.
baddies over there? No, they all said
nobody's baddies but you.
You're not. I mean, not nobody, but I am a baddie for sure. It's more so just like a vibe.
Okay, so we're gonna get you courtside to a game.
Yeah, I mean, I have been.
Well, we're gonna get the baddie.
Yeah. The comf bros need to be
baddies.
There. For sure.
You guys, I can't wait to see you guys at the game.
No, we'd love to be there when the Liberty play the Sky, perhaps.
Yeah, or whenever you're in LA or Chicago.
LA? Don't you play in Chicago?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you're worldwide. You say you're international. You're global.
I am a freaking
You're
flyer.
worldwide. You're a freaking flyer.
That is.
So I feel like you're everywhere. I gotta catch you when I can.
No facts.
So I'll let you know the schedule. The schedule
Please.
just came out today. So
who are you most excited to play?
I don't have anybody. I'm super excited to play. I'm just ready to play.
That was the most PR answer I ever heard.
It's not PR.
You don't be like, you don't see a schedule and be like, ooh, we got a game on this day. Like, I can't wait to play.
No, I don't even know. I just saw the schedule today.
Oh, all right. Well,
I hope to see you at the game.
Oh, I'll be there.
Okay. Make sure you have your best fit on too, and
course.
look like a baddie.
I mean, I try.
It seems like you've interviewed every celebrity. Is there somebody that you look forward to like interviewing?
Yeah.
Who's
for
like
sure.
on your list?
There's so many people that are on my list. I'm sure a lot of the same people you'd like to have on your show. But some of the people who I'd like to have on my show, I know wouldn't necessarily be wanted by the audience per se. They're just people who I would enjoy to have conversations with. Because at the end of the day, like, the show is just a vessel for good conversations. So, like, on 360, I would love to interview, of course, some of the greats. Jay and B and Drake and Kendrick and all of these people. But beyond them, there's a bunch of people who I'd love to have on the show that I don't know that the masses would enjoy, but I would.
Like who?
Like, I'd love to have a conversation with a guy named Nathan Fielder.
Who's that?
He's a multi-creative, like a actor kind of guy. Shout out to Nathan Fielder. I'd love to have an interview with Barbara Walters, you know, rest in peace. Diane Sawyer, you know, like there's a lot of journalists that I love as well, that I would love to have conversations with. So yeah, I'd talk to anybody, you know.
Have you ever been starstruck or like nervous interviewing somebody?
No, I haven't, thankfully. I haven't ever been starstruck, no. Nervous, very, very, very rarely. Just because by virtue of this, like my preparation, like I feel like when you really prepare, and I'm sure this translates on the basketball side, but like when you really feel prepared,
Yeah.
like it kind of sidelines those nerves, you know?
When you started, what was like the, I guess, interview that kind of got you like popping?
So I've been
or like
at
viral.
This, yeah. So I've been at this for a very long time.
How long?
10 years.
Really?
I started as an unpaid intern a decade ago, which is crazy to think. But the first like real viral moment I had was a clip with me and Ray J.
Mm-hmm.
And Ray
oh,
J,
you broke his glasses.
Yeah.
I remember that. Why'd
Yeah.
you do that?
Well, he
what
told
was the
me,
story behind that?
Well, it really played out exactly like how it appeared
Mm-hmm.
in real life. Like, he told me his glasses were unbreakable, and so I don't know why he said that because they weren't. But then I broke them, and we made an internet classic moment. Shout to Ray J, man. That's somebody I can call a friend as well. But that was probably the first like real viral moment of my career.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's just a funny. Sometimes I watch it and I still laugh at it because I'd be like, I still don't know why it happened. But
Yeah.
shout out to Ray J.
When you had Glow on your when you interviewed Glow, that was the first time you ever heard her accent?
No, it wasn't the first time I ever heard her accent, but it was the first time I had ever like had a conversation.
Because I feel
up
like you couldn't
close.
keep it together. You were so like
Yeah, because you know what it was like.
What was it?
I
Let's
had
hear.
never really heard someone with such a strong Memphis accent in person, besides like a Yo-Gotti. But it was just funny because like it kind of catches you off guard because you'll be hearing like words that just sound like regular and then like boom, Memphis accent out of nowhere. So it was just kind of catching me off guard. It's just like when you just insert an R into a word, like instead of music, it becomes music. Like,
music.
yeah, you just don't expect this, and when it happens, it was just funny. Shout out to Glow.
Have you ever had a crush on anybody that you've interviewed?
Never.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. When you say crush though, like what does that mean?
Showed interest.
Like, I show deep interest in the preparation and research.
No,
of,
that's
like,
not what I'm saying. Stop trying to be so technical. Well, shit.
No.
No, yeah.
What are you asking me? Have I ever crushed on, as in like, have I ever liked anybody?
Yeah.
Well, I like all my guests. I wouldn't have them on the show if I didn't like them. Every person that's been on the show I've liked, just, you know, like love their music or like their movies, books.
Has anybody ever shot their shot at you on your show?
Shot their shot at me on the show?
Mm-hmm.
Not
or off the show?
Well, what's the question? On the show?
Both.
Never.
Off the show too.
Off the show, has anyone ever shot their shot? Meaning what?
Don't stop trying
No,
to break
like, I
shit
just
down.
know for clarity's sake. Like, what do you mean by that?
Every 5 seconds you're trying to break down what I'm saying.
Well, I would never want to misinterpret.
Has anybody ever shot their shots off the show, off camera that you've interviewed? Yes or no?
Has anybody ever shot their shot?
Did you get your degree or not?
No, I did. No, for sure.
So what don't you understand?
No, I just want to make sure I'm clear.
Okay, let's hear.
Has anybody ever shot their shot? I would say no.
I don't believe you.
Well, don't ask me a question if you don't think I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm an honest person.
I don't feel like you are.
No, I'm an open book.
Okay, whatever. Because you keep trying to beat around every question I'm asking.
It's
You
not
trying
even that.
to dissect every question I'm asking
It's
you.
not even.
What
it's-
is it?
You do know I'm one of his children, right?
We all are.
No, I just wanted to make sure
Okay.
you knew that. That was it.
Who's the nicest person that you've ever interviewed?
The nicest? Definitely not you. That's for sure.
You haven't interviewed me.
I just did like 2 weeks ago at Complex.
Not really. That wasn't a real one, but go ahead.
That wasn't an interview?
No.
What was it?
Just keep going.
The nicest person I've ever. Everybody's pretty cool. Like everybody's always like showing love for real.
Has anybody ever been rude? Or you had like a bad experience, like they can never come back?
before we move on, the nicest. I want to say shout to DJ Khaled. Khaled is like super hospitable. Like we shot the interview at his crib, and like after we shot that interview, like we had dinner at his crib. Like his chef made like a 9-course meal, and it was the best dinner I've ever eaten in my entire life. So like that was an experience where I was like, okay, this is dope. Like shout to Khaled. So nice, I would say Khaled. Has anybody? What was the second word?
Has anybody been like rude to you? You don't have to say who, but like, have you had a bad experience or like?
No, I've never.
Somebody's hasn't given you like good energy.
I mean, maybe, but like I would say like everybody's human at the end of the day, and so like not every day is somebody's day. So like I would never hold it against somebody if they were having like a tough day. I've definitely had some people who maybe at the beginning were like a little hesitant, but as the conversation went, like they kind of opened up and we vibed.
That's good. That's cool.
Yeah.
One of your most popular ones was Kobe. How was that?
Yeah, shout out to Kobe, man. Rest in peace to the Mamba. Kobe's the only person in my life that I ever like really idolized.
Really?
Yeah, I was a huge Kobe fan, but only because my uncle was a big Kobe fan. My uncle's in the building right now. Shout out to Uncle Randy. But he loved Kobe, and so like I used to want to be like my uncle so much that I loved Kobe as well. And so he's the only person I ever like really, really wanted to meet. And so when I got a chance to meet him, like it meant everything. Yeah, that was a special one, man. Shout out to Kobe.
How was it interviewing Obama?
Interviewing Obama was dope.
That's lit.
That was a special one, yeah. Interviewing Obama was dope because it was my first time interviewing any president. He wasn't the sitting president at the time, but like being around the Secret Service was kind of crazy for the first time.
Yeah.
I've since interviewed one other president, but Obama being Obama, like that was dope.
That's lit.
Yeah.
Okay, you've interviewed a lot of hoopers. I'm gonna drop a couple names and I want you to blank rank them from 1 to 5.
Okay.
Shaq.
Shaq is definitely one of the best, but probably not the best because I also interviewed Kobe and you may name Kobe. So I'm gonna go Shaq at 3.
Okay. Allen Iverson.
Shout out to AI. Legend. AI, I'm going to put at number 2 solely because of his influence and cultural impact on the game. Like, he's more than just a hooper. Like, he's really that guy. So, shout out to AI at number 2.
Ant Edwards.
AE, the young king, shout out to AE. I would put AE at 4. He's still early in his career. Like, his runway is very, very long. So, he could be number 1 10 years from now, but right now I'm going to put him at 4.
LeBron.
Bron number 1.
And Kobe?
Oh. Now Kobe at 5. No, all right. Kobe at 1, Bron at 5.
Damn.
Yeah, Kobe's the GOAT. That's my GOAT. Like, yeah, shout out to Kobe.
You were a part of the HBO show, The Hype. How was that experience for you?
Yeah, so I hosted a show called The Hype. It was a streetwear competition show on HBO. That was a lot of fun. I love doing that show. It was special to see like how talented and creative like some designers are. Yeah, I love doing it. We did 2 seasons of that show. I wish we were still doing it to this day, but yeah, shout to The Hype, shout to everybody over there who helped make that classic show. But we had a really, really good time making that show.
Okay, we're gonna do story time now.
Okay.
What's the craziest story?
Don't sound so excited. Okay, we're gonna do story time right now. Goodness gracious.
We're gonna do story
Are
time.
we holding you against your will?
Am I holding you against your will?
No,
do you want to be here?
I'm so excited to be here, and you're like, okay,
let's
now
do
we're gonna
story time. Okay,
time.
we're gonna do story time. What's the craziest story you've heard on your pod? Well, I guess your interview. What do you call it? If it's
Yeah,
not a pod, like what do you call it?
It's just an interview show.
Okay, an interview
Yeah,
show. What's
it's
the
an interview
craziest story you've heard on your
The
interview
craziest
show?
story I've heard on the
That
show.
glad it like broke you like wow. Like you were like wow.
The craziest story I ever heard on my show. I hope they can edit this pause because I'm really going to think about this for like 30 seconds.
Okay.
Give me a second. I'm trying to think of crazy, like, there's a story that, the first one that came to mind because you, that's kind of boring.
Yeah, give you something to
Yeah, we'll have
to
to
while
edit
about.
this.
Doom 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 doom.
Okay, one of the craziest stories I ever heard was I was interviewing Meek Mill and Rick Ross.
Okay.
And Rick Ross was at the White House when Obama was the president, but he was on house arrest, I guess, kind of. He had an ankle monitor on, and while at the table with President Obama, his ankle monitor started beeping
Oh my gosh.
in the White House. And yeah,
Was he?
and he was very embarrassed.
I would be embarrassed.
He was
too.
like, oh. But,
Was he supposed to be home?
I mean, I'm sure he got the okay to go chill with Obama.
So why was it going off? Was he doing something?
I don't know. But yeah, Rick Ross's ankle monitor went off while he was in the White House with President Obama. That was a crazy story.
Yeah. Okay. Who do you feel like had the strongest aura like that you've been around? Like the energy.
Kobe by far. Like when I walked in the room,
You felt it.
yeah. Like, have you been around somebody that you felt like has an aura besides me?
Beyonce.
Beyonce. So me and Beyonce at the top. Okay.
Not
So what's it?
Go
So
ahead.
me and Beyonce at the top. So anyways,
Not
Kobe. Like when I walked in the room and I looked at Kobe, like I was like, man, he really is like who they say he is.
Yeah.
Like you could just tell. Coolest guy, like super cool, super dope, like friendly, kind, smart, like all of the things. So Kobe, for sure.
I saw you posting an old picture on Instagram saying hi to Rihanna. Is that your celebrity crush still? And don't break it down. Don't try to dumb it down. Is she still your celebrity crush? Yes or no?
You saw I post one more time. You saw I posted an old picture of Rihanna, or
You posted on Instagram saying hi to Rihanna.
Right. You're asking, is that my celebrity crush? I would say no.
Who's your celebrity crush?
I don't really crush on celebrities like that. You know what it is?
What?
No, you done rolled your eyes at me so many times.
You what?
I don't really crush on celebrities like that.
Anymore or?
I don't know that I ever like really did.
She was your celebrity crush at one point. Don't lie.
Well, I mean, everybody loves Rihanna, but
No,
like,
was she your? I'm talking about you.
well, I just loved her music. You heard Ponder Replay, haven't you? Everybody, you know.
So
I
who
love
who was your celebrity crush growing up?
My celebrity crush growing up, one of them was Eva Longoria. Do you know who that is? She's
No.
an actress.
No.
She used to go with Tony Parker. You know Tony Parker?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she used to go with Tony Parker. I used to like Eva Longoria. And when I was a kid, I shot my shot at Eva Longoria. I was like I don't know, maybe like 10 years old, and I was playing for this AAU team called Long Island Lightning. You ever heard of Long Island Lightning? New York Lightning now on the EYBL circuit. Well, no, they're still on the EYBL circuit. But anyways, we went to see Tony Parker at like this morning show, and he was there.
Okay.
And I made a sign that said, "Yo, I'll play you one-on-one for your wife."
It's the corniest thing ever.
Well, I was 10 years old, Angel,
Okay.
please. And so I made that, and it was like a funny moment that happened on the news. And shout out to Eva Longoria. She was my celebrity crush when I was a kid, or one of them for sure.
Do you shoot your shot in DMs now?
No. Do I shoot my shot in DM?
Yeah.
No.
So if you like something, like you have to see him in person.
Yeah, but I'm just so focused on my relationship with God for real that it's like I don't even look left or right. It's just like I look up only.
So a tall woman.
Well, even beyond them, I just look up to God, like
A tall woman.
you know, because He really.
Speedy
is.
wants a tall woman, y'all. All my hoopers,
I said
my
that?
tall women, short king. They said short kings treat tall women great.
I wouldn't know. I could ask one for you though.
I'm good.
I could ask a short king if they treat tall women well. If you'd like to know.
I don't want to know.
Well, I couldn't confirm or deny. I'm not technically a short king per se. I would feel like a short king maybe ends at like 5'7".
No.
But you're in like the top 1% of height, so like it's a little different.
No, it's not.
Okay.
What's the craziest fan experiences you've had?
In terms of like someone being a fan of me, I love it when everybody or anybody appreciates my work. You know, when anybody enjoys an interview that I've done, that means the world to me.
I appreciate your work, man.
Thank you. No, that does mean a lot. I wouldn't be able to tell based on the tone that you just said it in because it was so like.
I really appreciate your work, Speedy.
Thank you. Wow.
It's great.
Thank you so much.
You put in a lot of work.
No, I really do. I really do. And if if I didn't know you, I would think this is all a lie. But I'm gonna just take it as if like that was heartfelt.
It was.
And I really do appreciate that. So thank you very much.
Covergirl has taken clean to another level. The lightweight, breathable, new and improved, clean invisible foundation better than ever. With 24 shades, you can find a perfect match for your complexion. And the blendable formula melts into your skin for even, buildable coverage and a natural skin-like finish. It's vegan, fragrance-free, cruelty-free, made with 100% natural origin pigments. So wear CoverGirl's new and improved clean invisible foundation with pride. So I love this new and improved clean invisible foundation. It is nice for my skin. It is nice and breathable, especially when I play on the court. I like to have my face done with my nice blush, and I make sure that it doesn't come off in the game, and I swear all the time and it never comes off. It melts into my skin. It's very buildable coverage and makes it look really natural. Easy, breezy, beautiful CoverGirl. Shop online or buy at your nearest retailer store now. It pays to get paid on Cash App. When you deposit your paycheck on Cash App, you can get a little extra protection with up to $200 in free overdraft coverage, a little peace of mind in case of oversight at no extra cost. Here are some other peaceful things to think about. A ripple of water on a lake in northern Minnesota. Hearing that sound of a swish. The call of a blue whale. Remember that Cash App won't charge you fees if you have to overdraft. In fact, they'll cover you up to $200. So once again, getting paid on Cash App isn't just convenient. Cash App has got you covered. That's money. That's Cash App, baby. Download Cash App from the App Store or Google Play Store today. If you weren't a journalist, what would you be doing?
If I was your height, hopefully in the NBA.
Well, it's not happening, so
Right.
you can go get knee surgery. You know that's the thing.
I've heard.
You should
I've
go.
heard. Well, if I was shorter, maybe. But
I mean, I feel like you're short king.
Well, I'm pretty content with my height, thank you. But what would I be doing if not hosting TV shows and being a journalist? What would I be doing? Probably spreading the gospel. Probably just like preaching a good word, like not as like a pastor, but like just spreading the word. Like,
did you grow up in like a religious household?
I grew up in the church for sure.
Oh, okay.
I am one of his children.
Oh yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, are you one of his children?
I am.
Okay, good.
Me and God have a we're locked.
No, that's my twin. For
That's like
yeah, that's the big
twin
brother.
of him.
No, for
He
sure.
makes it all happen.
Yeah, I like to say I move with three though. You know, it's not just me.
Okay.
It's the me and then the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Right.
It's like I move with three.
Right. You seem really into fashion. What made you want to start your?
She said, "You seem really into fashion. When makes you?"
I'm so sick of him.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You seem really into fashion though. Like, what made you want to start your own like clothing?
Yeah, I
line?
wouldn't say I'm into fashion. I'm more so
Are you not?
into well, I am, but like I'm more so into comfortability. Like I really only wear sweatsuits and tracksuits for real. So like, I really just enjoy wearing comfortable clothes and like things that make me feel like myself. And so like I just feel most like myself in like this outfit or that outfit. You know, like just something that I can just move freely and just like be me. You know, so like me and my bro Ish started this brand. It's called Comf, and yeah, like we just did it because being comfortable in every facet of life is important. Like I think you should be comfortable in every room you walk in, just not on the outside with clothes, but like really just being yourself, being comfortable. So that's like the ethos of the brand, and now we're here. And yeah, that was like the origin story.
How big do you want to get this going? Would you want to see like?
I mean,
We gotta get a. I'm gonna wear a sweatsuit for one of my game day fits.
I would love that. We'll get you a fire.
We're gonna
one.
get a tall.
No, we got you. Don't worry. We'll make.
I don't
it
want my
happen.
pants rising anymore.
Why, when you stand up, you got high waters on?
No.
When you sit down.
yeah, like come on.
Yeah, cause you're tall, so.
Yeah, short king.
Nah, but we'll make sure we get you right. But
Is there any like celebrities you want to see your?
yeah,
So
but for sure. But like, I just like seeing everyday people wearing it for real. Like anytime I see somebody wearing Comf, that makes me feel happy because it wasn't really made with like celebrity in mind. It was more so made for just like the everyday person to just like throw a little fly sweatsuit on and yeah, keep it pushing. Okay. Is your arm heavy? Like,
is my arm heavy?
Yeah.
No.
No, because that's like 50,000 on the wrist. So it's just like
it's not.
It's a lot of money. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 9 Van Cleefs. Wow.
Do you trick on women?
What does that mean?
Trick.
Like
Not like a
jokesters?
game.
Like,
no.
what do you mean trick though? Like,
buy women things and spend money on women.
for sure.
Like
No, for
bags,
sure.
a whole bunch of bags.
Well,
oh, you're a trick.
well, one thing at a time. Do I spend money on women? For sure.
No, like crazy money, like thousands of dollars and
I wouldn't say
multiple
so.
women.
But I do. Well, multiple women. Yes, I do spend money on multiple women.
At a time.
Yes. So
Not just dinner
yesterday. Well, yesterday, me, my mother, my sister.
We're not talking about any family members. Let's just
No,
start.
you said, do I spend money on multiple
Do
women?
you spend
For
money on
sure.
women that are
So
not
we
your
went to
family
this
members?
Beautiful Spanish
Speedy,
restaurant.
I don't want to talk about
Spanish
your family.
rice
I
and
love your
beans.
family. I appreciate
We
your
had
family. Shout out to your
arroz
family.
And pollo with the green sauce. No, that was really delicious. Have you ever had Colombian food?
This man is crazy.
You had Colombian
We're gonna
food?
exile your family.
What?
We love your family. I've shouted out your family.
She said we're
Mom,
gonna X out
sister.
your family. Yeah. What
Who
about
else?
Grandma
Grandma.
Cara?
Yeah, grandma. We
Shout out
love
to
you.
Grandma Cara. No,
We
I love
you.
her.
We love you.
You have a big family?
Not really.
It's just you and your brother, right?
And my grandparents and aunties, uncles.
Your brother got kids?
No,
So you're not like an auntie or nothing?
not yet.
Would you want to be?
Yeah,
Are you gonna be like that cool,
rich auntie,
rich
cool
fly?
auntie.
You gonna buy him like your niece or nephew Van Cleef bracelets?
No,
Do you trick on men?
no.
Do you spend like thousands, multiple at a time, like bags and dinners?
No, I'm not paying for dinners. I don't bring my wallet to the table.
You don't even bring it? I think you should always bring it. Not so that you can pay, but like just in case of an emergency, you don't want to be without money.
No, yeah, I'll have money. I might my Apple Pay.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know,
good.
Phones, technology these days. Back to what I was saying. Women that aren't your family members, are you spending money on?
I think I'm a little confused by the question.
What is-
Women that wait, ask me one more time.
I'm not gonna keep asking you.
Women-
You have a degree,
Right.
and I need you to slow down your mind right now and think.
Okay. Women that aren't my family members. Do I spend money on them?
Trick.
I think I'm trick.
Are
is
you
where you're
considered?
losing
Are
me.
you considered a trick? Yes or no? That's all I want to know.
I don't really know. I
You
wouldn't
know what
say
a trick
so.
is. You stop acting stupid.
I wouldn't.
You know what a trick is.
I wouldn't say I'm a trick. No.
Okay, you're not a trick.
I don't think so. No.
Okay, so you're a wholesome.
I'm a good. I tell you, there's only 10 good men left. It's
Do you feel like it's
7.
hard dating, having such a large platform?
Do I feel like it's hard dating? I mean, dating is not easy. You know, it takes work. You know, oh my God, why are you rolling your eyes? I'm serious.
Okay.
Dating does take a lot of work. So, do I think it's hard to date? Yeah, for sure.
What's your craziest dating experience that went just like bad, terrible? Let's hear. Share your story.
My craziest dating experience.
Could be a bad date. Could be a bad.
You know what? I just love. I love so deep. Oh my God! You don't even know what I'm about to say.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
No, I just love so deeply,
Okay.
and I think that I just care a lot about people, and you know, I think in a world where it's like the cool thing to like act like you don't care. Or,
Mhm.
You know, I don't really move that way. You
Okay.
know, are you like a nonchalant dater?
No, I don't like that.
Or you be on it like
No, but I'm not nonchalant. Like I'm just going with the vibes, going with the flow. Like
going with the flow is pretty nonchalant though, no?
no. Like I'm gonna give you the same energy you're giving me.
Oh, copy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I always say I care passionately and deeply. So I just also realized you have a bust down Cartier ring on.
But you're not
Wow.
answering my question.
So Rolly Van Cleef Cartier ring. There's so much money in this room. Am I allowed to be in here? I don't know if I meet. The
you didn't
financial
share your
criteria.
craziest dating experience.
Everything is crazy these days, isn't it?
What's-
This is also, everything is crazy. Like
What's crazy? Let me hear.
the fact that I'm sitting here on your show is crazy to me. I'm really honored. I want to say shout out to Angel Reese. Unapologetically Angel is a great show. And you've had some incredible guests.
Back to
Lotto,
what I was saying.
Mariah the Scientist, Glorilla, Dwayne Wade, Mikey Williams, Lonzo Ball, LiAngelo Ball, and now me. I couldn't ask for a
So
better
answer my questions or
opportunity.
I'm gonna kick you off.
What was the question? I could have sworn I answered it.
What was your crazy?
What's the next question?
We're not going to the next question.
Wait, what was the question?
Your crazy craziest dating experience. This is the last time I'm gonna ask you this, or you're gonna get kicked off the show.
What's the crazy? Have you ever kicked somebody off before?
No, you're gonna be the first.
Oh,
I
hold
love
on.
that.
I might go down in history. That's kind of fire. Okay. Listen, I'm gonna make my mark some way. What is the craziest dating experience?
We've been going over this for 10 minutes.
No.
I'm about to skip
Time
over.
flies when you're having fun. You about to skip it? All right, skip it. Go ahead.
No, I'm not skipping it.
No, you don't threaten me and then don't. You said you was about to skip it.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep asking you questions.
All right, go
What do
ahead.
you look for in a relationship?
What do I look for in a relationship? What type of
For a
relationship?
woman that you plan to marry.
What do I look for in a relationship? Values, morals, faith.
Does she have to have a particular occupation or no?
No, not particularly. I don't really judge based on job.
Does she
You know
have to
what I'm
make a certain amount of money?
No. I love drive. You know, so as long as the
Ambition.
woman is ambitious, driven, yeah, those are some of the qualities that I look for in a potential spouse.
So if you see
When you say
somebody
wife.
out, like in the grocery store, is there like a pickup line you give them? Like,
No, I'm not a pickup guy or pickup line type of guy. If I see a shorty in the supermarket or something, and I really wanted to like, you know what I'm saying,
Pursue.
run down on it, I would just maybe just introduce myself. Hello, how you doing? Can I introduce you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? And then maybe like,
have you been rejected before?
in my life, like spreading the gospel, like telling somebody about Jesus.
Now that you were interested in them?
Oh, I mean, of course. Everybody has
Did it break
faced
your heart?
rejection.
Have you been
Have you
heartbroken?
wait, hold on. Have
Have
you
you
ever
been
faced
heartbroken?
rejection? Have you ever been
I don't
rejected?
think so.
Have you ever shot your shot first?
I've never shot my shot. So
Ever?
Nah, I don't
You're
even
not
know.
a real shooter for real.
I don't know how to shoot my shot.
What you mean? Okay, has there ever been somebody who you wanted to shoot your shot, but you just didn't know how to?
Nah, I don't
There's
think
never
so.
been someone you were interested in first? Like you was like, oh, son kind of cute. Or like, oh, I would rock with him. You never...
No, because if I was, then I would. My shooting my shot would technically, like a girl shooting her shot is like 3 pictures. They like 3 back, then we follow.
Have you ever done that before?
Yeah.
So you have shot your shot.
I don't feel like that's. I mean, yeah, I guess.
Okay, so that by that method,
Yeah.
right? Like liking the code pictures, following. Have you ever done that and it has not gone to plan? So every time you've liked the 3 pictures and followed, they've followed.
I don't
back
follow.
and-
No.
Oh, you
It's
just
like 3 pics,
pictures.
and then we'll see where's
Copy.
going.
Have you ever liked 3 pics and they did not like 3 pics back?
No,
So you should not 100% feel. That's tough.
I don't do it often. I
Got
don't
Michael
even know the
Jordan
last
on
time
our
I've done
hands
that.
over here, guys.
I don't know the last time I've done that.
Why? Are you not dating at all right now, or
Yeah, but I'm not dating like that.
so? When you say dating like that, like what
Like-
does that mean?
I'm not doing that.
You don't do that.
Mm-mm.
So what?
I'm not
so-
shooting my shot.
So
at
now,
this point,
so how do you begin dating at this era in your life?
talk to God and whoever God sends me.
When's the last time God sent you something?
It's been a minute.
I saw you on vacation not too long ago.
No, you didn't.
I didn't see you on vacation.
Nah.
You don't go on vacations?
No, that was my sister.
Oh, I didn't know you had a sister.
Yeah, I did.
Where was the vacation that she went?
I don't know. I can't remember. I have to really talk to her and ask her.
Well, let me know. Was it a good vacation?
I have to ask her. I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know?
Shout out to sis.
When was the last time you've been on a vacation?
It's been ages.
When
I
was
could
the last
use
time
a
you-
trip though. I ain't gonna lie.
When was the last time you've been like on a vacation with like a woman? Other than your mom, other than your family members.
Never.
You've never been on a vacation?
No.
Why not?
No, but me and the bros went on a great trip for my birthday.
Y'all didn't have any women there?
What
That's
you
a
say?
little weird.
Well, there were women in the vicinity for sure.
You guys bring a little couple women along.
We didn't bring anybody. We're all. Some
Oh,
of the
you
men
guys
are-
meet them there. You don't.
well,
you know what they
some
say?
of the
Don't
bros
bring.
are in relationships.
But you don't bring sand to the beach. You know. You know what I'm saying?
I've heard that expression. I don't understand it though.
Why?
What does it mean?
You don't bring sand to the beach.
Right, because
Like,
it's already there.
Yeah, it's already there.
Oh, I
You don't-
see. No, so me and my brothers went on a good trip to Spain for my birthday in June. We had a great time. Great vibes, great food, great
Where'd you guys go?
people. Went to Spain, Marbella, Spain. Have you been?
No, I haven't been.
Incredible place. Loved it. You should check it out.
I'm gonna go see if I can
Yeah,
find
the
it.
people there, incredible.
Did people take pictures? You took pictures and posted them?
Yeah.
I'm an FBI agent, so
Oh, you be
yeah, I'm
finding
gonna be
shit?
trying to. Yeah,
You be going through the tag pictures and stuff like that? What's
not
like,
the tag.
when you're on the FBI agent tip, what is the,
It's easy. Just go
give
through,
me some tips. How do you do it? Like,
go through following.
You be watching the story. You got a fake page?
No.
So you'll look from your real page?
Yeah. Is somebody gonna check me for looking on their page?
No,
I feel like that's like weird. Like,
most people like to be discreet about it though.
I'm gonna.
I respect it. You looking on your own page. I like that.
I'm going on my page and I'm gonna look on that story.
I respect that. I respect
You
that.
you have a fake page?
No,
You
but
sure?
my man's has a fake page
That
and
you guys
I have
all
used
used.
his for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. I never made a fake page, but when and if I need to go look at something, I be hitting my man's like, yo, send me that password one more time. And then I just go to look what I got.
What are you going in there to look for, Jesus? Let me guess.
No, I mean,
Who are you looking
I'm
for?
constantly seeking God.
Okay,
for
but
sure,
who are you looking
so
for on that page, that password that you need a fake account for?
It's been multiple times. So like,
What did you need it for?
dozens, if we're being honest.
Just dozens.
Oh, probably hundreds. But you know, sometimes
an
you just want
example,
to watch
like,
a story, like,
For what? Why can't you just watch it off your real page?
because sometimes you just don't want people to know that you're watching.
You're a watcher.
Am I a watcher? I wouldn't say a watcher, but
You're like a low key like. stalker.
sometimes no, never stalker. Oh my god, no. But sometimes you might want to just check a story out, but you don't want it to be from your page.
But I feel like, do you go through your like views? Like people go through their views.
On my own story?
Yeah.
Like, do I watch who watch my story?
Yeah.
Sometimes, not like adamantly, but
Really?
like I be checking. You don't be checking
No,
ever?
ever. I don't know the last time I've checked to see who watched my story.
All right, respect. Let's give her the award she wants. Where's the trophy for not watching?
I think a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people do
Shout out
that.
to y'all. I'm no.
So you're going to look to see for what? Who looked?
Nah, but I don't like super look. But like I'll be checking like, oh, let's see who checked out the story. You know.
Okay. Zero stalker.
Never.
So I just want to know what you were going to look for.
Just watching stories.
To see what?
What's out there on the gram, like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just want to check out Instagram. It's a great platform. You like TikTok? I love TikTok.
Can't see views on there.
I know. I don't
You
really care
wish.
about that. No, I don't care about. Have you ever had a Krispy Kreme?
You're so random. Why are you asking me about a Krispy Kreme?
You never seen that
Are you
TikTok
like craving
before?
a Krispy Kreme
No,
donut?
you never seen that TikTok? Oh, never mind.
I don't get it.
I'm too deep in TikTok trenches these days.
Yeah,
but
you like sit on for hours.
not hours, but it's a very popular TikTok.
Interesting. This is the More or Less segment brought to you by Prizepicks, where you can win real cash by just picking more or less on your favorite players. Being from New York, are you a Jets fan or a Giants fan?
Probably more Giants than Jets.
What more would you want to see from the Giants? Cause
a fucking good season, a good quarterback, a good running back that doesn't go to the Eagles.
great.
There's a lot of things I'd like to see from the New York Giants. Hopefully they can get everything situated. Yeah, shout out to the Giants.
Is there something less you would want to see?
Less losses.
Do you watch? Are you a Knicks or a Nets fan?
I'm a New York fan. at
No, which
large.
one are you?
I would say I love both teams, but these days I definitely go to more Nets games than Knicks. Shout out to the
Why?
Nets. I got some good friends over there at the Nets, so shout out to the Nets. And the Barclays is a beautiful arena. Do you like to play at the Barclays?
I don't mind.
Where do you like to play?
Chicago.
I like that.
That was a good answer.
Great PR answer.
Thank you to our good old friends at Prizepicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. Yeah, you need to come to Unrivaled. It's in Miami. It's a
Oh,
new
that's
league.
the new league.
Yeah.
And you're a part owner.
Yeah, like an equity. You got to come down. There's 36 women. You guys can be the first baddies that sit courtside.
Are you playing?
Yeah, I am.
Who else
It's
is playing?
36 of us. Or 35 of us.
How many teams?
I think like 6 teams.
Okay. So it's about 6 players on each
Yeah.
team. And who else is playing? Stewie's playing, no?
Yeah, it's all of us are WNBA players.
Oh, all WNBA players. When does it start?
January 17th is my first game. You guys there?
Mark the calendar.
We in Miami?
We'll be there. We'll be the first baddies at the games. For sure.
Baddie, shot o'clock.
Yeah.
You watch baddies?
I do not.
Have you ever interviewed any of the baddies?
I have not. Do you watch baddies?
No, I don't.
I do like the song by Natalie Nunn. Baddies. Pose for me.
Okay.
I like that song.
You like doing TikToks?
No, not like those type of TikTok. I love to watch them though. I love TikTok. Have you never had a Krispy Kreme?
I asked the fans some questions about you. They want to know
Okay.
what was your favorite interview that 2024? The year is ending, and what was your all-time
By
favorite?
far, unapologetically Angel. Like this, being here
Of course.
has been the highlight of my life.
I love that.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite interviews. You know, I don't really get interviewed frequently.
How many interviews have you
Not a lot. I have been asked to come on. I'm very grateful. I've been asked to come on like a bunch of platforms, but I don't frequently do them just because I liked the focus to remain on my guests. Like I never did this to like be a star or like be in the spotlight in any capacity. So I've only ever done 2 interviews in my entire career, and they're both on the hometown radio stations that I grew up listening to. So the Breakfast Club.
Your first one that you like?
I did the Breakfast Club and I did Hot 97. This is my first ever like podcast that I've ever done, and I'm grateful to be here. I have been asked to be on other platforms and podcasts, which I'm super appreciative of. But like, I never really felt like I wanted to. But yeah, like I love what you're building. Like it's really special to watch, and like any chance I get to support a black queen, like, and your friends were super dope when we met at Complex Con, and the energy was great in the room. So I was like, all right, I'm definitely
You're down to do it.
So thank you for having me. I really
Of course,
appreciate it.
I appreciate you. What's some advice you would give someone following your footsteps?
I would tell them to watch my footsteps, but don't follow them. Like look at the path that I did and then create your own, because like everybody's journey is different. So, yeah, I would say also just be willing to put the work in. Like a lot of people just want the success very quickly, and like it takes a long time to get there. Even on the basketball side, like, you know, it takes a lot of hard work and effort. So like I would just tell them, be willing to put that work in, and it'll happen.
The last question for the ladies. What's your ideal dream girl, dream woman?
My ideal woman, man.
Here we go, y'all.
Wow, you said here we go.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh my God. If I'm gonna answer this though, I would like to get comfortable. Can I get comfortable? Can you pass me the slippers, bro? I'm about to throw some slippers on. That way I can really give you a good
You know, I had
answer.
your slippers before you even gave me them. I didn't even know that was your brand.
How did you have them?
The pink ones. Somebody sent them to me.
Oh, you have them already?
Yeah.
Oh, you sent it to her. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me put my comf slippers on. That way I can answer your question well. Just throw them. Thank you.
Your feet stink.
Never, ever. First of all, you see how white these socks are on the bottom? You see that? Okay. So what is my ideal woman? That's what you asked me, right?
Mm-hmm.
My ideal woman. Let me actually answer one of your questions for real.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
let me actually. I got comfortable. I got my comf slippers on. Let me actually answer one of your questions for real. What are? No, because I really am gonna answer.
Everybody get ready.
No, I'm gonna answer your question for real though. You said, ask me the question one more time. I promise I'm gonna answer it. I promise. I promise I'm gonna answer it.
What is your ideal dream woman?
My ideal dream woman. Okay. My ideal dream woman, first and foremost, like on some real.
All right, like all jokes aside right
Yeah,
now. Like
nah.
all jokes aside, out the
Yeah.
door.
Now look how excited she got, cause she. Okay. My ideal dream woman for real. Okay. Nah, y'all laughing. I'm thinking like, damn, producers is laughing and shit. Okay, my ideal woman. Okay. For like jokes aside, for real, like the woman that I'm gonna settle down with and marry one day, for real. That's what you're asking me? Like, what do I?
Yes.
Okay. I would want her
Syracuse,
to be.
whoever was your damn professors. Oh my God. Like whoever.
I would want my queen to be a woman of God, for real. Like that's important to me. I would want her to have the qualities that would lead to her being a good mother, because I do want to have kids one day.
Okay.
And like being a good mother is important to me. I love a woman who has a little bit of, or a lot of bit of street smarts. Like that's very important to me because I'm born and raised in New York, and like, I just like a woman who's like aware of her surroundings, like can maneuver through situations and doesn't live life aloof or just kind of like oblivious to stuff. Cause like in New York, you see a lot growing up, so like that's important to me. Is that enough qualities, or you want more?
Let's get through more.
Okay.
You don't do this often, so they want to know. You got to give
No,
them something.
I really don't. I really don't.
You don't talk about this stuff. So.
No, it's not about this stuff. I don't really talk much. Like when I saw the tweet from your show that was like, "Oh, we're having Speedy on the show. Like, ask any questions you want." Like, I quote tweeted that and I wrote like, "All right, well, I guess I'm finally gonna talk because like my whole career is built on me just being the vessel to ask questions. Like I don't speak frequently like this, so."
Well, your time is now. That's why I created this podcast for you to come on. And being able to
what
voice.
An honor. I'm incredibly honored. Okay, so I already gave you 3 qualities. Street smarts is important to me.
2 more.
I would love a woman, and I would never hold this against her if she wasn't, but I would love a woman who is well traveled, because I think you learn a lot about yourself and you learn a lot about the world when you've been a lot of places. So like not a person who's just like stuck in and has never left the place that they're from.
Okay. So if a woman doesn't have a passport, it's just like a no.
Well, I would never hold it against them for real, but like it is a great quality, someone who's well traveled. Like I think that's important. I love a woman who knows. I love a woman who can eat. All right, grow up. Please.
Are you okay?
Yeah, why'd you laugh at that?
I think everybody laughed. Let's answer your
Wait, well, what's funny about that?
You love a woman. Just explain. Keep going.
No, but where's the humor though? Like I'm confused.
You love a woman that can eat.
Yeah, because like I like you know people who are like they only eat like chicken tenders and fries and shit like that. Like they'd be like, oh,
someone that's open to eating new things.
Yeah, like
that has a huge horizon of
I like an expanded palate.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like let's try new foods. Yeah. Like I don't like being around people who are like, oh, I don't eat raw fish, or like I don't eat I don't eat that. Like I like people who are open to trying
new stuff.
New foods.
Okay.
So that's important to me. That was like 6 right there.
So if you guys have those 5 qualities, ladies, you got to come to the Queens.
Just Queens, not the Queens. Just come to Queens.
You got to come to Queens. Are your brothers like this, and they have the same qualities?
We're all good men. Like faithful, loyal. Why you made that face? I said loyal. You made it. Your lip quivered a little bit. I seen it. We're all good. For real though. Like I think if you look at somebody's close friends, you can kind of get a good gist of like who they are as a person. So like all my bros that are around me, all of my bros, 15 years or better. Like, you know, we've been through it all. You know, from hooping and working out to like now, like living life and being grown. Like my brothers really do mean a lot to me. So. We're all good people for real.
That's good. The Giving Flowers segment is now sponsored by Cash App, where it pays to get paid. Okay, so the last thing we do is we give our flowers to someone that is underrated or someone that you want to show love to. Usually a woman, but you can give flowers to anyone you like.
Yeah, I would say I want to give flowers. I want to give flowers to my parents.
Okay.
Has anybody ever done that before on this show?
Yeah. Damn. But keep going. Let me hear.
Well, even though someone else has done it before, that's not going to stop me. I really do want to give flowers to my parents because I think a lot of times we take our parents for granted. Mm-hmm. And my parents both sacrificed so very much for me to get to where I am. And I truly am a product of the hard work that they put in life. And I'm also a product of them, like personality-wise, morally, like ethically. So, like my parents really put it all on the line for me and my siblings, and like did everything they could to give us a good life. And I only get to live this life because of them. And so, shout to both of my parents, mom and dad. I love y'all.
Aww.
And more than anything in the world, I'm so grateful to have you guys in my life.
Gifts this year.
You said what?
You're going to get Christmas gifts this year?
Oh, no, my family be taking care of me.
Oh, really?
They always give me good gifts. Yeah, my mom is asking me what I want, like now. She's like, what do you want for Christmas?
You're a lucky kid.
So I have to, I know, I'm super grateful, but I have to think of some stuff to tell her. But yeah, my flowers are going to my parents.
See? It pays to get paid. We're giving flowers, and Cash App is giving up to $200 in overdraft coverage. Thanks for coming on my show. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you guys for tuning into another episode of Unapologetically Angel. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share. We just hit 100K subscribers, so we are flying a fan out. We're flying
Somebody
a fan out.
getting flued out?
Flew out for the weekend.
Nah, who's picking them?
Me. You want to pick?
Nah, you could pick, but what type of person you picking?
We're going to see. We're going to go down.
You about to shoot your shot at somebody and fly him out?
We're going to fly somebody out. Tell them we're going to clock that T.
Yeah, she about to choose a tall king and coincidentally pick a fan that she finds handsome. And that's going to be the fan. I'm on to you.
No.
I already know.
Bye, guys.